Alright, ladies and gentlemen, gonna make a video here, I suppose. 2v1, huh? Okay, we'll check it out. So the video I wanted to make today is my... Ooh, I'm gonna keep finding that. Is my findings about the Ret Reck Paladin build. So like, hit this thing, I'll talk about it here really fast. So I have two specs active right now. One has 3 points in improved righteousness, just for tanking purposes. But basically, I have a Holy Reckoning build, my classic Holy Reckoning build. And the other one is, this is also the thing I'll heal in raids with, like unironically. I'll take this into raids and to heal. You have 3 out of 3 lasting judgment. And this makes you basically the judgment bitch. So, you know, you'll be judging wisdom most of the time on targets, light on other times. People really don't like to judge all that much. People don't really like to judge all that much because it ruins their, like, healing parses. So if you're the type of guy who doesn't really care about any of that, it works out pretty good for you to just be basically the healing bitch. You also bring Blessing of Sanctuary to the party in case it's ever useful. However, I've tried both of these specs. My other spec is Heal Reckoning, where I've got 9 points in Spiritual Focus, and then 25 points into the Protection Tree, and then I have 17 points into the Retribution Tree. Not entirely sure if I like the 2 out of 2 Improved Judgment over the missing 2% parry. I figure I'm in heavy armor, and I usually fight armored targets with, like, sword and board, so it's like, what the hell, I might as well get the double judgment, but I'd really have to ask Strakova about that, because I really don't know which is better on that one. But I just want to talk about my findings of the two builds. So I recently actually learned, I got from Tello a macro for, let's see if we can pull up the macros here really fast, for seal twisting, and I've been spending some time getting good at it. So I guess now I'm not a clicker anymore. Still a keyboard turner, but not a clicker. Jesus, would you end mining this thing? I mean, it's like good and bad at the same time here. Get this buff on. Check out the macros here really fast. So we got my seal twisting macro from Tello / start attack, cast sequence, reset equals 30. So this means like it'll reset every 30 seconds. Then you got Seal of Command, twist into Seal of Righteousness, twist into Seal of Command, twist into Seal of Righteousness. So basically how it works for me is if I start with Seal of Righteousness, like here, I run up to the mob and I just shift-click the button, it'll actually do a successful twist. Let's wait a hot sec here. Shift-click the button, it'll do a successful twist. He's just going to die next time I hit him. So no procs there, but it is what it is. It's been working quite well. I've actually been super enjoying it. Bada bing. Okay, did not proc. Cute. Let's just end the mob. Come on, you can do it. Run over to mob. There we go. Yeah, that's the command and the righteousness proc all at once. Yeah. So, between the two specs that I've been playing with, and mind you, I've basically just been smashing my head against the wall in Alterac Valley. If you look at the honor we're getting, I'm already getting about 100k honor a day right now. Hopefully it ends sooner rather than later. I am rank 9.6 or something. So if anybody knows how much honor I actually need to get to rank 11, be my guest. I suppose that's something I should put out here really fast. Where's the honor system here? There we go. Yeah, so I'm rank 9.6. And if I get like 500,000 honor, it should put me at like 11.6. But rank 11 is the cap currently. So, and since I don't use add-ons, you know me, I have no idea how much honor I actually need this week. Been talking to people. Some people say like 350,000. Some people say 400k. Like, I have no effing idea. So, I might just get to 400k and then stop. Like, I really don't know. What is there to say about this? Alright, so my findings. Gearing is pretty bad, so let's talk about the gear first here really fast. So we've only got 4-piece Lieutenant's gear, rank 10 gear. Off pieces are just random pieces of junk, basically. Like, I got like 2-piece Light Forge, gives me 200 extra armor, it's not bad. Mark of the Chosen, and I do have Hand of Justice trinket. Yeah, I killed like 3 Angular Forges and got a Hand of Justice, it's pretty funny. what are my findings on this? I have learned to hate Holy Reckoning compared to the Heal Reckoning build. I don't know if that's because it's phase 1 or what the hell is going on. But I'm playing Heal Reckoning, and I'm basically like, where the hell has this been my whole life? Especially since I'm now effectively a Seal Twister. It's kind of amazing because you're basically a Ret Reckoning Paladin that can actually heal themselves, and once you get your Wreck Bombs, I just don't know. Okay, so let's talk about like the phases really fast here, because that's kind of the elephant in the room. So if you don't know, in phase 1 of Classic World of Warcraft, Reckoning is at its weakest. All the Reckoning Paladin builds are at their weakest. And the reason for this is because all of our enemies have a very low critical strike chance. Phase 1 gear increases player stats and increases player spell power, but it doesn't really increase player critical strike all that much. When Blackwing Lair comes out, critical strike will be a completely different animal. And then when AQ40 is kind of retarded because it just increases everything to the moon. It just AQ40 is where PvP is at its worst, not just for Paladin, but for all classes. The reason for this is because Blizzard basically buffs everybody's damage output, their spell power, and their critical strike in AQ40 gear, but they don't increase survivability at all, and it ends up being really, really bad. And then in Nax Ramus, they literally do not increase anybody's spell power whatsoever. Like nobody's spell power goes up. Like they just like, nope, no spell power for anybody, but they do increase critical strike chance of everybody, and they do give most melee classes in the game a substantial increase in HP. However, they don't give any casters an increase in HP. It's literally they start shitting out hit gear and critical strike gear to the spellcasters like it's candy. But turns out that Nax Ramus PvP ends up being some of the most balanced PvP in the entire game. Right, so phase 1, you're going to find that the Reckoning Paladins are a little underwhelming. The reason for this is because most of our enemies have a reasonably high HP bar. So, for example, a lot of our enemies are running around like, enemy casters, like, 3,500 HP, somewhere around there. And then by the time they're fully geared out, they'll have, like, an extra... Like, if you fight, like, a Nax Ramus geared mage, he'll have somewhere between 4,500 and 5,000 HP, depending upon how he is gearing. Very, very rarely are they at 5,000 HP, though, which I find amusing when they really should be that high HP, but what the hell do I know? But the moral of the story is that in phase 1, everyone's running around with like a 15% critical strike chance, maybe a 20% critical strike chance with their talents. Come Blackwing Lair, you're going to watch that number shoot up to closer to like a 30% critical strike chance, like, 25. The 15% will become 25%. And the 20% will become 30%. Basically, they gain like 10% critical strike chance. And that's where Reckoning really shines. On top of that, Reckoning Paladins will shoot up in a considerable amount of HP, even though my HP is incredibly low right now. The moral of the story is that Reckoning Paladins get stronger and stronger as our opponents get more and more gear, and it is in phase 1 where we will find ourselves being the weakest. That being said, my experience PvPing is the following. If I survive long enough to charge up a full Wreck Bomb, which I usually do, and then I deliver it on an enemy horde player, the Holy Reckoning basically never kills them in the current phase. It just doesn't kill them with my current gear, swinging an unstoppable force. Usually I don't even have might up when I'm wreck bombing people because you have to have freedom. So 9 times out of 10, I'm just running around with freedom, and you can see that my my melee damage is only 100, and it's barely 110. It's really bad. It's 120 with might, but that's a little hard to get going. But you'll just run up to the horde, and it'll be something like this, and you'll just, run up and do your little wreck bomb thing and call it good. And that mage is freaking out. Let's see what the combat log says here. My actions. Seal of Righteousness, Seal of Command, Lifesteal, Melee Swing. Yeah, so that was a perfect twist proc. Anyways, so with the Heal Reckoning Paladin, the Horde kind of die. I would say maybe 30% of the time, 40% of the time, the Wreck Bomb just deletes them out of existence. Very often they die shortly after that. Probably maybe a 50% chance. Basically, I've got like maybe a 40-50% chance to kill them in like a full Wreck Bomb. AKA, I do the twist, and then I hodge stun them, I do the twist, and then I get the extra hit in, and I have enough time to do a Hammer of Wrath. That's usually lethal about, I'd say, like 60-70% of the time, somewhere around there. It is Alterac Valley, so it's very difficult to get all that off. They're usually catching heals pretty goddamn quickly. My Wreck Bomb isn't powerful enough to kill rogues, but sometimes it is. There's an RNG element to it. My melee critical strike chance is probably incredibly low right now. If I had to take a wild guess, let's think about this. 1% critical strike there. Yeah. There's another percent crit around here somewhere, goddammit. Okay, 2. Only 2%? Jesus, that's bad. That is some sus shit right there. Anyways, so what's making the Wreck Bombs a bit more lethal is, of course, I can twist Command in there reliably. So I'm getting, let's look at the combat log again here really fast. Yeah, Seal of Righteousness is hitting for about 115 damage apiece. The melee attacks are hitting for, this is pretty high actually, they're hitting for about 300 against most enemies. Lifesteal procs go off, and then commands. Let's just pull up a calculator here really fast so we can suss this out really fast. So when I'm stunning people, the reason why you want to stun people before you Wreck Bomb them is because they can't dodge or block or parry when stunned. The only thing that can happen is missing. Missing is a little rare for me. I think I'm missing 1% crit. I'm basically missing on Nixia's Tooth Pendant. The ranking system started right when I was in the process of... I was still leveling at the time, so I just wanted to get to 60 as quickly as possible and get rank 10 gear. So I didn't bother finishing the Anixia's quest. I'm on like the drop note and BRD. So anyways, I'll do about 300 damage on the auto attacks. I'll get about 5 of those out, so it'll do like 1,500 damage to the enemy. Seal of Command likes to chunk around for another 300 damage. So that's like 1,800. And then Seal of Righteousnesses are doing like 115 damage. And we got to multiply that by like 5. Add the 1,800 in. So, you know, 2,400-ish Wreck Bomb. If I get if any of that shit crits, and keep in mind I've only got like... I'd be surprised if I had like 13% crit right now. This is one of the things that's really, really making me prefer the Heal Reckoning over the Ret Reckoning. I mean, my bad. Yeah, Heal Reckoning over Holy Reckoning. It's partly because I get that extra 300 damage from the Seal of Command. And it's partly because I have the extra 4% crit on top of that. The 8-second cooldown on the Judgment is also pretty goddamn nice. Like, unironically, it's pretty good. Let me think about this. Huh. No. I think that's... I was debating with myself, should I get myself a macro where I can judge the enemy and stop the attack at the same time, and so that I can wait like a second or two, and then put a bomb into them, and then within the 6-second stun, the 8-second judgment will come back up and squeeze out a little bit of extra damage that way. So it'd basically be run within 10 yards of the enemy, judge them, but the judgment stops the attack, so I don't assign the charges because you're using the macro, and then I just wait 2 seconds before I hodge stun them, and then I do the seal twist, bomb into them, and by the time the hodge stun is up, I'll be able to judge them again. The problem with that is you're almost guaranteed to be Hammer of Wrathing them, or they didn't die. You know what I mean? So it's just not going to work. So I was just debating that really fast. All right, judgment damage is not half bad. What the fuck is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Some random number likes to call me every now and then. Let me pause the video really fast. Hooray! It stopped. All right, let's see here. Where the hell were we? Oh, I was doing the calculator thing. That's right. Okay. The judgment damage isn't half bad from Seal of Command. That's a rank 1 Seal of Command. What the hell are we talking about here? It's for about 400, especially since you've, stunned the target already. There's other things I could do. No, I don't like that idea. So anyways, so you can see that the Wreck Bomb is hitting kind of weak. I don't think I did any critical strikes in this. So the Wreck Bomb doesn't hit all that powerful. Again, you'll need to get the target down to about 20% life before you start chucking wraths at them, right? So assuming our enemies have like about 4,000 HP on average, which is a reasonable assessment, we only need to get the Wreck Bomb to be about 3,200 before out starts coming the Hammers of Wrath. As you saw there, we were doing like 1,800 damage with like the Seal of Command stuff. If I recall correctly, it was like 575 for the, 575, plus 575 for the Seal of Righteousness, and then the Judgment does like 400 damage, and that's without anything critting, that's without anything missing, right? If we get one crit in here, and like I said, the damage is kind of low, we'll basically get to add another 300 damage to that. And we're getting awfully close to that, 3,200 or whatever the hell mark it was that we needed before we start checking Wraths. Things that I'm missing, let's go here really fast. It's just a gear issue for me at this point. Like, I still have this really bad ring on me. What else are we missing here in the grand scheme of things? Yeah, I'm not using any engineering, so there's no sapper charge thrown into this. Sapper charge would be kind of expensive right now. I don't think I would suggest that, but even something as simple as a thorium grenade is absolutely fucking disgusting. And the reason for that is because you can very easily get off, not only is it extra for like 400 damage, but you can very easily get off like another auto attack in that time. Worst case scenario, what you do, and I'm missing, I got a Hanzo sword, so it's not bad. So if you're very, very serious about your Wreck Bombs, what you want to do is you want to like twist, you stun them, you twist bomb them, and then you wait for your additional auto attack from your one-handed weapon. And if you're talking thorium grenade, basically switch to a really fast one-hander like your flurry axe, which you should have. In this case, I'd switch to a Hanzo sword just so you can get a little extra damage into them. What else is there to say? At the same time, you throw the grenade at them, so get like an extra 2 auto attacks with the Hanzo sword plus thorium grenade. You're going to kill people. But we're actually very, very close with something as simple as a thorium grenade to deleting people. Remember, it was like 4,000, and we only need to get them, minus 3,200. So what's happening for me is like sometimes I twist bomb people and they die. Other times I twist bomb people and they live. And that's just life for a Ret Reckoning Paladin in Phase 1 right now. Luckily, I am Heal Reckoning, so there is usually another Wreck Bomb behind that. Armor is kind of low, not really happy about that, but that's just a gearing issue. All of this, Holy Reckoning can't do this. Holy Reckoning is doing what Holy Reckoning does, which means it damages the enemy and they live, like GG's. Or they damages the enemies and they chug healing potions and whipperoot tubers. Healing potions and whipperoot tubers are incredibly powerful in Phase 1. Hopefully that should be obvious. Why is this? Because everybody's running around like 4,000 HP. So it's like a whipperoot tuber's 800 healing on 4,000 HP. That is ridiculous. The healing potions are like, 1,200 healing on... nobody's going to be using majors. They're like on average like 1,000 healing on it's just really bad. So if we're not killing them inside the stun, we're basically doing it wrong. So honestly, if I had engineering and I had like an Onyxia's Tooth Pendant, so I'd have 5% hit at that point, and I have another % crit chance, I think my Wreck Bombs would be actually sitting pretty, which I'll get eventually. But the TLDR here is that ladies, people, just shut the fuck up and listen to me for a second, okay? I've played Holy Reckoning for years, and I hate Ret Reckoning, okay? You listening to me on this? I played Holy Reckoning for years. I fucking hate Ret Reckoning. I will never play Holy Reckoning again over Ret Reckoning. Heal Reckoning is just like, holy crap, it's just objectively better, and I'm having a blast. There is one thing on my to-do list, however, is I'm going, and if you guys know an add-on, put it in the description, but I'm going to start asking around. I want to try to find an add-on that tracks like server tick timer, like spirit regeneration timer, mana tick timer. I might also get a swing timer add-on while I'm at it. And the reason for this is one thing that I really want to do on my paladin here. I'm gonna have to shut up and pay attention here for a hot sec. But one thing I really want to do on my paladin is to get good at drink running. I think that's the next thing on the cards for me. This is a mage? Come on, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't aggro the mobs. Okay, escorting the mage through. Got it. Speaking of which, I want to put this on. Actually, I'll put on Hand of Justice. It's fine. Bro, what are we doing here? Okay. What if I just, Okay, he's going to catch a heal, which means I don't want to waste my stun on him. This place is a little bit of a death trap. You can't really get back up again once you fall down here. Kind of annoying. Hi, what's up? How's it going? How's your mama? Okay. This guy's super dead. Okay, cool. He died too? Sweet. Hey, what's up? How's it going? That's a rogue, yeah. So I'm going to run over here, since you guys are like all roguey and shit. And I'm going to say hello to this guy. Hello. Alright, cool. Let's get the bubble ready. Sweet. Hey, how's it going? How's your mama? Oh, all the archers are dead. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just keep attacking this guy, shall we? Oh, he resisted. What a bitch. Jesus, that sucks. Anyways, what the hell is I talking about? Right, okay, so this is a really important observation. I want you guys to wake up for this one, right? So, one of the major issues with Heal Reckoning, especially in the rank 10 gear, is the fact that we have extremely low mana. I have not really been... No, what the fuck are you mounting for, you dumbass monkey? Oh, I'm gonna mount up. Let's not stop the cap or anything. I know I'm... What the fuck are you guys doing? Jesus Christ. I hate people sometimes. Alright, listen. I'm gonna give you freedom, and I want you to go beat them up. Oh, wait, that's a warlock. Never mind, we're boned here. We're boned. Hi. Can you stop doing that? That would be nice, thank you. I'm going to do rank 1 command. Okay, cool, killed him. Still have no fucking mana. That's cute. Somebody sheeped him, that's nice. Ugh. Oh, no. Okay. Stun him. Got no mana. Okay. Jesus. Just fucking die already, you dumbasses. Yeah, she's super dead. Hi, what's up? Yeah, we're gone. Okay. Check map. Roger that. Anyways, what the hell was I trying to say? Right. So, I really want to get good at drink running. If you want to see proper drink running, go watch Holy Saxy Boy versus Peo. Basically, how it works is if you're out of combat and you wait for the server ticks, like the mana's about to tick, the traditional thing to do is like stop, drink for the tick, stop, drink to the tick, stop, drink for the tick, right? Like every 2 seconds. Turns out you don't actually have to do that. You can just continue pressing W and running in a straight line, and as long as you push the drink button like 2 to 3 times when it's about to tick, you will successfully drink the water, which is fucking awesome. This is kind of a big deal because we're so low mana on this build, and we don't have consecration, especially versus rogues. Like if a rogue gouges you and runs away, and they're trying to do a little bit of kiting action, I can't just rank 1 consecrate and drink inside of the rank 1 consecration. Like that's a thing that I can't do anymore. So instead, my best option is to run away in a straight line. Well, if I'm running away in a straight line, I really should learn to fucking drink run at that point. Channel my inner Holy Saxy Boy. On top of that, if I know how to drink run, it's going to allow me to gear slightly differently, and it's going to allow me to deprioritize mana on my paladin, And so I can probably squeeze in a fair bit more like critical strike, if that makes any sense. Because again, this thing has eye for an eye. I didn't even factor an eye for an eye to the Wreck Bomb. It's got all kinds of goodies. But I'm just looking at the thing and I'm like, man, the last piece of the puzzle I think to this would be learning how to fucking drink run. And for that, I need an add-on. So next thing on my to-do list is going to be to get that add-on and to get really, really good at drink running. And so I can show you guys in no uncertain terms how to fight while drink running. But the drink running should make it so that I'll either have way more mana than I should have, and I might even keep my mana bar super thick. So I might have like a 5k mana bar and like a 16% melee crit. And then I'll still learn how to drink run, which will be fucking terrifying and make me an absolute fucking monster. Or what I could do is have that 4,000 mana bar that a Ret Reckoning Paladin, a true Ret Reckoning Paladin would have. And instead, what I could do is I wouldn't have 16% melee crit anymore. I'd have like 20, about 20% melee crit. So those are kind of the options there. But I'm really thinking I need to learn how to drink run. Like that is 100% next on my to-do list. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I have no literally, it's like, where the fuck has this build been my whole life? It is objectively superior to the Heal Reckoning Paladin that I've been playing for years and years of years. I love the fact that I can actually delete mages, which is fucking awesome. Alright, who wants to get killed? It looks like this guy wants to die. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. We got him. Let's loot his body. Let's just keep it moving. Do some cleansing. Sweet. Let's do some Holy Light into ourselves. Don't even have my aura up. Who gives a shit? There's one last thing I've been considering. I'm going to go Frost Resist Aura just because there's a bunch of stupid jerks out here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Who wants to die? Ooh, let's go for the Magey. Squishy targets detected. Okay, there's a bunch of allies behind me, so we're just going to do this. I got no seal or anything. That sucks. Chain heal, huh? Cute. Absorb. Jesus, that's a powerful shield. What do we want to say here? Holy Reckoning, Heal Reckoning, yada, 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 yada. Something, something, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I objectively think that if I learn to drink run, the Heal Reckoning Paladin will objectively be superior to the Ret Reckoning Paladin. I mean, my bad, the Holy Reckoning Paladin. The last thing worth considering here, if I get good enough at it, I really don't know, is there's two Holy Heal Reckoning Paladin builds worth talking about in the grand scheme of things. The first one is a build that has 5 out of 5 Reckoning. Build that has 5 out of 5 Reckoning. The other build that's on my radar is to strip a point out of Reckoning, so you only have an 80% chance to get a Reckoning charge. But instead, you put the extra point in Spiritual Focus. And basically what that allows me to do is it allows me to have a 3 out of 3 in Improved Hammer of Justice. Basically, these points disappear from Improved Concentration. She definitely needs a freedom. These points disappear from Improved Concentration, and 1 point goes into Hammer of Justice. And I think 1 point goes into Kings, and maybe another point goes into, you know, wherever the hell, right? But really what it allows... What the balls are you thinking? Hello, sir. Oh, there's a rogue here, too. That's cute. Alright, well, just loot it up. Loot it up while we can. Stun this guy, because he's too stupid to live. He just blinked. You better have Ice Block, or you're just going to die here. Okay, cool. Loot it up. Where's the boy? Oh, so the Horde is doing a push. Okay, whatever. Kill him. Loot it up. What the fuck? Bro, okay. I'm gonna bop him, just in case he doesn't know that bop gets him out of sap like a fucking dumbass. I'm a paladin, but I can't get out of sap. Yeah, you're fucking adorable. Whoa, hello. Hello, sirs. Okay. Hello. Hello, how are you? How's your mom? How's your daddy? Loot it up. Alright, we need to get the hell out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm probably being targeted a lot. A lot of times, one of the better things to do is to like get the enemy to target you and then just run away in a straight line. I've also got this nice little piggy on me, which is awesome. It'll give me lots of little charges. Alright, now we want to die. Or do we? Oh, that looks terrible. Sir, I have no mana or I would help you. The hunters are doing work, I guess. Jesus, they murdered that guy. Holy fuck. Okay. What's the map look like? It's not a turtle, but it is sus. Huh, very interesting. Hi, what's up? I hear you're not an orc, therefore I can stun you super easy. Isn't that neat? Isn't that cool? What do you think? Okay, well, he died too. Loot him up. Get him in there. Hiya! Okay, we're getting the hell out of here. We don't want to be here. No more. Okay, we're catching some heals, but I don't want to be here. Speaking of which, what's my aura doing? Okay. Oh, that's a succubi. I kind of want to die. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I want to just go in there and get killed. And are we even doing anything with our lives? Okay, we can totally... Oh, that's a level 43. I was like, yeah, we'll freedom her. That'll be awesome. And that's like level 43. I'm just going to kill this succubus. I mean, I don't like succubi any more than the next guy. I am so super dead. Cool, we got the succubus. That's all I cared about. Anyways, what the hell was I trying to say here? Right. If I learn to drink run, it should greatly increase my mana bar and greatly ease my gearing things. The other build that is viable here is we get 5 points in spiritual focus, but we only have 4 points in reckoning. What that would allow us to do, and I think this is only really a viable build if you have access to Hand of Rag, is that lets us go do a resistance build, heal reckoning. So we can be running around like, 5,200, 5,300 HP, like, 200 fire resist, like, that whole build shenanigans. One thing I often forget to say about the fire resist builds, or the resistance builds in general, is that they do technically count as plus healing gear as well, right? So one of the major issues I've been having with the build is that my holy lights are kind of limp dick because I'm missing healing light. I'm 100% not used to that. I'm used to my holy lights healing me for between 1,700 to 2K. But part of that is because you get a new rank of holy light once AQ comes out. And on top of that, I'm used to having 3 points in here and a bit more plus healing gear on my paladin at this particular stage. All right, we'll freedom him. We'll get a holy light out. Not that big of a deal. Where the fuck are you running? Homie. Oh, okay. All right, so I actually did that wrong. I even have it in one of my guides where I, for hunters, or for warriors, basically what you want to do. Let's go kill this guy really fast. Hey, what's up? How's it going? How's your mama? Here, have a seal twist. Have a wreck bomb. Enjoy. All right, cool. Let's loot him up. Hey, what's up? How's it going? How's your mama? Hey, are you a rogue? I hear rogues like stuns. I need to get the fuck out of here. Holy crap. Okay. What was I trying to say? Yeah, the resistance builds count as plus healing gear. Basically because it's like trying to... How many holy lights is it... how powerful... God damn, what I'm trying to say. You want your whole... Fuck. What dictates your holy light being at a breakpoint or not at a breakpoint? And you want your holy light to be like at a certain breakpoint. We actually want him to die. Okay, cool. He successfully died. That is awesome. We are going to freedom and run straight at this dumbass. And we're going to... okay, we're going to bubble this. We're going to judge on him. Okay, well, I thought I had a judgment. I'm going to stun this guy. Oh, shit, this guy. Okay. Fuck. Okay, whatever. And now we want to do our best to die by the bridge. Like, this is our goal here. Hi, what's up? Because it will put us back in the base. So I often talk about, you need a certain amount of plus healing in order to hit like your HP breakpoint. Really what you need is you need your holy lights to heal you for a certain percentage of your life. Like that's the TLDR there, right? Because when you're in PvP combat, you're only really going to be able to do double holy light, and then you got to start pressing W at people. So you really want those 2 holy lights to heal your paladin for about 70% of your HP, give or take on average. So when you're running around with like no in the non whatchamacallits, when you're running around in the non resist gear build, you have like a 6k health bar, and your holy lights might heal you for like 100k. I'm at my bad. Oh shit. Okay, so you distracted me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here. We are going to. Okay, cool. I got dotted. Perfect. I was like, I'm scared that I might actually get sapped here, but now that I'm dotted, I really don't give a shit. Bro, what are you doing? What in the flying fucking hell makes you think this is gonna work? What the? Oh, that's fire. We don't like fire. Oh, crap. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, how's it going? He stunned me. Okay. Still recording? Yeah, we're still recording. All right. Who would like the Wreck Bomb? Hi. How are you? Oh, cute. Loot him up. I'm going to bop that, and I'm going to loot him up. Fuck you, loot him up. Speaking of which, I need to go make my way to turn in the crystals. One of the major issues at this point in the game, I'm going to put my shield on to help facilitate this, is the stupid horde might actually end up pulling. They might literally end up pulling the druids and actually kill them. That's one thing that's really been pissing me off these last few days. But we're going to go over here, and we're going to hope our body doesn't get looted. Hard to say. Actually, we're about to win this game. Goddamn. Okay, I better turn these in. Yeah, I can't talk to you guys anymore. I got to focus. I'm willing to bet that my timer is like a bazillion minutes. Yeah, I'm willing to bet you anything you want to lose. My timer's like a bazillion minutes. Yep, we'll just wait that out, I guess. Okay. Oh, only 60 seconds. Right. Anyways, if I'm asking my pathetic holy lights to try to heal a 6k HP bar, you better bet your ass I'm going to need like 3 holy lights to heal through a 6k HP bar. But if I'm asking my holy lights to heal through, like a 5,200 HP bar with like, an ocean of fire resist and a thick obsidian breastplate, that's basically worth like hundreds of plus healing in the grand scheme of things. So not only is all that resistance worth effectively more effective HP on your paladin, it's also substantially increases your healing because it's basically mitigation. Anyways, I'm in the video here in Deus Vault, but the other build is that we put 5 out of 5 spiritual focus, and then we can actually we don't have to use improved concentration aura, and we can use fire resist aura and the other auras. Not 100% sold on that, but if I had a hand of rag, I bet your ass I would be sold on that. So that's just the TLDR for me. Anyways, on the video here, and Deus Vault.